Hello, welcome to A Hare Over a Hill. I'm Hare, and today, as the name suggests, we are doing some Golgari stuff. With Khans of Tarkir coming out, it's I spiced up the Golgari aggro deck that I had, but I actually went in and actually built a actual mid-range deck. Yeah, most of it is, yeah, let's go over it. So, half of the deck, the smaller end is just creatures that can easily come back from using their own abilities, like Blood-Soaked Champion, Happy Scourger, and the Mosswood Dread Knight. All of these can self-cover. I wanted to play 4, but I had to cut something. And through playtesting, I'm finding that the 3 is just fine for most of it. Again, part of this deck is partially throwing stuff into, just throwing everything into the graveyard. So, in terms of throwing my own stuff into the graveyard, I have something like Grim Flare that on attack I get to surveil 3, so ditching a few things into the graveyard like the Scrap Heap, the Blood-Soaked, whatnot. With the Liliana, I can discard my own stuff. I have Blossoming Tortoise, which throws my stuff back into the graveyard from top of deck. That also gets back some of my lands. So it's like really benefiting off of that. With a lot of top end control options being Shielding the Apocalypse, just giving me extra life boost, and just saying punishing opponents for drawing. Shieldred is offers more control options by forcing an opponent to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker, and if I get to with getting so many things into the graveyard, it's possible that I can actively just flip Shieldred and start going through Saga with the Saga Ultimate, just being able to bring back all my creatures from the graveyard that I might be sending to the graveyard, in which I'm also playing a Glissa Sun, in the main deck, being a generally good card. There's been times it's like, I'm really not needing on this matchup. Oh, but I'm needing something for my sideboard. Oh, it's easy. Just take this one Glissa out, and I can bring in whatever I need. But I also have a second Shieldred Glissa in the sideboard, just in case that her effects are going to be that useful. Mostly everything else is just outright either disruption in the removal things, Fatal Push for those small things, Thoughtseize to attack the hand, Power Ward Kill. There's something in the side deck that I've been like, should I put this in the sideboard? And another Khans of Tarkir card that's like, I'm 50-50 about if this should be in the main or if the other card should be in the main, but so it's gonna be up to you if you want to do it. And the one assassin, the 3 assassins trophy, general removal, Liliana of the Veil, 2 of them, more discard, more stuff into the get rid of stuff. I'm almost never gonna -6 her. And the Virtue of Persistence, it's even more removal. And if I ever get to activate the Persistence, oh look, I get back a boatload of my stuff. In terms of creature, in terms of mana bases, I'm playing a fair amount of man lands, 2 Hive of the Eye Tyrants, 1 Layer of the Hydra, which may seem odd, but there's been enough times that it's like, oh, I don't actually legitimately mind this. It's either threatens out a big late game big attacker in the early game. I'm like, I need to make an attack here. Oh, Layer of the Hydra. And then Restless Cottage, it's generally good. You might be wondering why I'm like a Graveyard Trespasser. It's a really good card, but why am I not playing it? Restless Cottage and Hive of the Eye Tyrant just outright allows me to deal with the graveyard in general. Maybe I should start considering it, but half the time it's either a non-issue or it is. The rest of the land base is pretty simple. 2 swamps and 2 forests. There's been times that I may want to go up to 3 swamps and 1 forest, but I'm fine either way, and I'm just doing the snow-covered and regular just because I'm being pedantic, honestly. 1 Takanuma and 1 Beseiju as a just to deal with stuff and get back something. Westphal Abbey, or 1 of as a threat. Yep, that's it. It's another man land just in case. 2 Fable Passages to help dig out and guarantee the delirium. 1 more thing for the delirium on the Grimflail. Then the rest of this, 2 woodland cemeteries, 4 own tombs, the death cap, and the rest of this cottage acting as the duels in the deck. And the sideboard is 2 Haywire Mites for artifacts and enchantments just in case. There have been times that I played 4 Thoughtseizes, 2 Agonizing Remorses, and when I get in the mid-game, it's like, why am I even playing this? So I'm 4 Thoughtseizes in the main, 2 Agonizing Remorses in the sideboard for the games that actually need them. I sideboard them when I need them, and in the game 2, if I end up not needing them, they're already out of the main deck. Nildred Edict, Noxious Grasp, along with Murderous Cut as more removal. Murderous Removal was the card I was considering putting in instead of the Power Ward Kill. The reason for that is pretty simple. This has more flexibility, but in the early game it sucks. Power Ward Kill is more flexible in the early game and starts being can be useful in the mid to late game, but as soon as the opponent starts playing a deck that has cards that do not play nice with Power Ward Kill, but Murderous Cut, it's horrible in the early game, but starts getting great in the mid to late game. I almost want to put this in the main deck instead of Power Ward Kill. Then I'm just playing 1 more Blossoming Tortoise, 1 more Sheardred, and 1 more Lily as a just in case options in the main deck. And obviously 1 Glissa, 1 Beseiju, as more backup in case I need to do anything. for those active games that people decide that I should that those are going to be important. So yeah, not that. I'm gonna get into some traditional games here on Arena and do a best of three, one or two best of three games to actually show off the deck. So yeah, so actually, speak of the devil. So yeah. It's like, what's happening? Okay, so this is actually a very slow starting hand. I am fine with this. Throw the forest. Yeah, I may not be going forest, but okay. Cauldron Familiar. Overgrown Tomb, pay the 2. Thought Seize, target. Goodbye, you. Snow cover forest. Yeah, draw the 1. I have the Hive of the Eye Tyrant in which that's gonna be cast next turn. Not cast, put into play. Scrap Heat and draw into this turn. I could potentially get it back from the graveyard, but actually no, I don't have anything in the graveyard. Crack the Favor Passage. Grab the Swamp. Cast Sheardred. So they have to start dealing with her immediately. I'm probably gonna cast the Mosswood next turn. Yeah. Yep. There's okay, so that forced the Fatal Push out that I know of. Yeah. I'm gonna +1 force the discard, which for me is gonna be the Blood Soaked Champion. I'm gonna end the turn there. And just as that flip, not as it, just as it flips, it's gonna flip. I'm gonna Helm will kill the reflections. Yep. yeah. Yeah. So I was just checking the phone. This is the danger of, like, oh, you don't have enough to deal with the graveyard. It's like, clearly the graveyard wasn't an issue in that game. The Haywire Mites and the Noxious is not going to do anything. I'm going to actually bring in the Agonizings, and the one Gliss is coming out. And weirdly enough, the Shieldred's going to come out, mostly on the fact that forcing my opponent to sacrifice is not going to be that useful. Having general removal options is going to be the big thing, but that that shit was not going to really do anything. So I was comfortable about removing that from the main board and putting it to the side. Yeah, you go, Rip. Maybe the Agonizing? Mother thought cast, yeah. Agonizing. For the yeah, it might be a drop, but it's called at this moment like the fatal push. The fatal pushes I'm not that scared about. Yeah, good blow by you. Yeah, I could have fortuned it, but it's Grim Flail. Nothing in. Fatal push. All I'm needing a single black sauce. That's the big thing here. And the taunt. Sorcery. Take of them right now. Actually I should have pushed it, but some of the last game was needed. Plus, I can always push the reflection. There's the single black sauce. Okay, pass the ton there. Yeah. Yeah, it's either force them to like get something out of the hand now, force some amount of mana out of their hands. I hate doing it, but that Restless Cottage, Shieldred. Going to. Yep. Haunt yourselves with it. That's perfectly fine. With the amount of decks that like to fuddle around with the... I almost want to run a Rest in Peace deck, but I think that's not really a... And this is why I'm really not scared of graveyard decks all that much, because it's either they really don't focus on it enough, or it's like I have things that can take care of it. Like I faced Phoenix decks, but it's like, oh no, you're getting rid of my, like, yeah, I'm doing things to that deck, but it's also, and it's like next turn I can like attack with the, I can only get rid of one, but it's like they don't have enough food to really save me, meaning I can at least get one of the cats away, and then just because they aren't doing enough with food, I can potentially get rid of both Cauldron Familiars without much pain on my end. That seems like an odd choice. Oh, just flip, give it haste, and okay. Yeah. 2 Hive Tyrant. Both attack. Get rid of one of the Cauldron Familiars. They have to double block the Hive Tyrant. And unless they have an auto win, I might be able to just, or a way of getting rid of, get another one, and then they can bring out. They know I have Hive Tyrant, so unless they have some amount of disruption for the Hive Tyrant, take out the Cauldron Familiar. Hoping to draw an option there. Yeah, it was just a scenario that it's like, wait, do I actually want to bring anything in? I think I'm good. But I may want to legitimately side deck the something in, so yeah. I'll be back in just a moment, folks, when they are done sideboarding. And we're back, and that was actually surprisingly quick, so that's always ending up being the scenario, the situation. This is actually a very keepable hand because turn 1, Overgrown Tomb into Thoughtseize. Yep. Yeah. Actually, Overgrown into Thoughtseize. Yeah, I can acting a turn 2, turn 3 Lily, but it's still good enough for me. Take out the Fable. Mail Breaker. Discard a card. Scrap Heap. I'm actually fine with that. Reckless into the Restless. I don't know why I want to keep saying Reckless, but Restless Cottage into the Blood-Soaked Champion. Forest. Do I actually want to do Lily? Because if I Lily, -2 would be doing nothing. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go Lily +1. Goodbye Sheardred because they probably don't have anything to. And do the attack, force the. Yeah. Start making them use their resources.
Watch it.
Yeah, then say goodbye to the Blood-Soaked. +1 Liliana. Yep.
I'm tired of your
Yeah, I had to get rid of my own Assassin's Trophy in that scenario, but I was not that scared about that fact. And then one cauldron at me.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
I'm gonna Mosty, draw myself a card. Yeah, Nick, that's the thing. I could have attacked and Blood-Soaked, but it's like, Nick, getting a few draw options, getting in. Assassin's Trophy on the Feyboard. They grab a land. We're both stuck on. For a while, I've been stuck on 3 lands, but yeah. This is a scenario that I end up being like just being stuck on 3 lands and needing 4 mana on things. And this is in part why I've always been like issues with the 4 Thoughtseize to agonizings. Attack. We play the Blood Soaked. Then in the second main, we bring out the Moss War Dreadnought, but we're in a scenario that I can't block them all, block all of their creatures, so it's just gonna be a game loss at this moment. And I just realized it's like I'm at 2 freaking lives, so there was not much point. But yeah, this was the Golgari Midrange deck that is it always the best performing deck? No. Can it use improvement? Yes. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. As always, people, I'm Hare. I'll see you around.